Luyện đọc tiếng Anh H1.
Books.
Cups.
Laughs.
Hits.
Stops.
Walks.
Talks.
Shakes.
Jumps.
Maps.
Shops.
Hats.
Tips.
Packs.
Coughs.
Bags.
Games.
Pens.
Boys.
Chairs.
Rooms.
Tables.
Cars.
Doors.
Phones.
Names.
Calls.
Sings.
Runs.
Lives.
Buses.
Dishes.
Boxes.
Watches.
Wishes.
Kisses.
Classes.
Matches.
Glasses.
Judges.
Bridges.
Messages.
Fixes.
Buzzes.
Languages.
2.
Looked.
Helped.
Washed.
Dropped.
Laughed.
Kissed.
Stopped.
Watched.
Talked.
Missed.
Passed.
Pushed.
Danced.
Jumped.
Touched.
Walked.
Fixed.
Packed.
Checked.
Brushed.
Played.
Called.
Loved.
Lived.
Opened.
Cleaned.
Answered.
Closed.
Showed.
Cried.
Enjoyed.
Used.
Followed.
Moved.
Believed.
Smiled.
Learned.
Turned.
Agreed.
Changed.
Wanted.
Needed.
Decided.
Started.
Invited.
Waited.
Counted.
Painted.
Visited.
Shouted.
Ended.
Hated.
Melted.
Planted.
Requested.
Acted.
Included.
Adjusted.
Collected.
Expected.
3.
Cat.
Cup.
Cold.
Call.
Come.
Clean.
Can.
Car.
Camera.
Cook.
Cut.
Class.
Close.
Kind.
Keep.
King.
Key.
Kitchen.
Clear.
Carry.
She.
Shop.
Shirt.
Short.
Show.
Share.
Shoes.
Should.
Shy.
Shut.
Sugar.
Shake.
Shine.
Shadow.
Sharp.
Shock.
Shell.
Sheet.
Ship.
Shoot.
Chair.
Check.
Chicken.
Child.
Choose.
Chat.
Cheap.
Cheese.
Change.
Chocolate.
Chase.
Chance.
Cheat.
Chapter.
Cheer.
Chop.
Chain.
Charm.
Choke.
Challenge.
4.
Drink.
Drive.
Dress.
Drop.
Dream.
Drama.
Draw.
Drum.
Dry.
Drift.
Dragon.
Driven.
Driver.
Drug.
Draft.
Drill.
Drain.
Drip.
Drone.
Train.
Trip.
Tree.
Truck.
True.
Try.
Track.
Trap.
Treat.
Trick.
Trophy.
Trouble.
Trend.
Trust.
Trade.
Trace.
Trail.
Treaty.
Drunk.
Triangle.
Measure.
Treasure.
Pleasure.
Television.
Decision.
Version.
Vision.
Collision.
Occasion.
Usual.
Casual.
Genre.
Massage.
Garage.
Seizure.
Leisure.
Confusion.
Illusion.
Division.
Erosion.
Shoe.
Sheep.
Shout.
Shave.
Shame.
Shipped.
Shelter.
5.
Think.
3.
Think.
Thumb.
Thick.
Thirsty.
Thing.
Thought.
Theme.
Theory.
1,000.
30.
Thursday,
Thin.
throw,
Throat.
thread,
Thief.
theater,
Thunder.
this,
That.
there,
They.
them,
Then.
though,
The.
these,
Those.
mother,
Father.
brother,
Another.
together,
Rather.
weather,
Either.
breathe,
Close.
B,
C.
D,
F.
G,
H.
J,
K.
L,
M.
N,
P.
Q,
R.
S,
T.
V,
W.
X,
Y.
Z,
C. Be. He. She. Me. Need. Feel. Eat. Please. These.
it, is, this, sit, big, him, give, little, did, with,
Get. Yes. Tell. Help. Bed. Pen. Friend. Read. 10. Next.
man, back, that, have, black, bad, hand, cat, bag, ask,
But. Up. Love. Come. Some. Much. Cup. Sun. Number. Luck.
car, father, are, start, heart, arm, far, part, park, star,
Hot. Not. Got. Stop. Shop. Clock. Job. Box. Top. Dog.
more, talk, door, walk, call, short, born, floor, law, saw,
Put. Good. Book. Look. Should. Cook. Foot. Push. Full. Good book. Boy. Back. Big. Buy.
you, do, to, blue, to, school, true, food, room, group come, can, call, cold, city,
About. Ago. Banana. Doctor. Teacher. Sofa. Police. Today. Animal. Idea. Do. Day. Door. Down. Don't.
say, day, name, make, take, late, face, play, way, baby friend, find, feel, food, fast,
I. My. Like. Time. Find. Try. Why. Night. Right. I go. Good. Get. Give. Game.
boy, toy, enjoy, voice, choice, noise, coin, oil, join, boil he, how, have, help, home,
Now. How. Out. Down. House. About. Sound. Town. Around. Mouth. Job. Just. Join. Joke. Jeans.
go, no, home, don't, phone, show, no, open, road, old keep, no, kid, kick, kitchen,
Here. Near. Idea. Clear. Ear. Appear. Fear. Cheer. Beer. Year. Like. Love. Look. Let. Leave.
air, care, where, share, hair, pair, there, fair, chair, bear me, my, make, man, morning,
Cure. Sure. Tour. Cure. Secure. Endure. Insurance. Obscure. Mature. Assure. No. Not. Name. Need. New.
people, please, play, put, party,
Question. Quick. Quiet. Quite. Cue.
run, read, really, write, room,
See. Say. She. So. Some.
time, take, tell, today, think,
Very. Visit. Voice. Video. View.
we, want, what, when, with,
Extra. Exit. Exercise. Example. Excuse.
you, yes, you're, young, yesterday,
Zoo. Zero. Zip. Zone. Crazy.
H1 English,
What would you like to eat today? I'd like to eat Chinese food today.
we, where did you go yesterday? We went to the movies yesterday.
Are you Vietnamese? Yes, we are Vietnamese.
Is this your phone? No, this is not my phone.
How long has he been working in Beijing? He has been working in Beijing for 3 years.
Who is she? She is my friend.
Are they Chinese? No, they are Vietnamese.
Whose book is this? This book is mine.
Phone, is this his phone? No, it isn't.
Teach, who taught you English? My mom taught me English.
How long? How long have you been learning English? I've only been learning for 3 months.
Why? Why are you learning English? Because I love traveling.
How old? How old are you? That's a secret.
Language, what languages can you speak? I can speak a little Chinese, Japanese, English, and Vietnamese.
How many? How many languages can you speak? I can speak 3 languages.
Where did they go? They went to the supermarket.
How is this book? This book is very interesting.
Here, this place, how's the weather here? The weather here is very nice.
What is that? That's a new computer.
What's over there? There's a cat over there.
Where are you from? I'm from Vietnam.
Which one do you like? Any of them is fine.
Who is HOA's boyfriend? The man in the white shirt is HOA's boyfriend.
What is this dish called? This dish is called pho.
Why didn't Hoa come? She was busy yesterday, so she couldn't come.
When will Hoa come to Beijing to meet me? She will come tomorrow.
How many chairs are there? There are 2 chairs.
How much is this? This is $5.
How do you read this word? You pronounce this word as ngọc.
What kind of people do you like? I like people with a good sense of humor.
How old is HOA's daughter? HOA's daughter is 7 years old.
How long has Hoa been working in Shanghai? She has worked in Shanghai for 1 year.
How far is it from your house to school? It's quite far from my house to school.
How much is this? It's 10 yen.
1. How many cats do you have? I have 1 cat.
2. How many dogs does your house have? My house has 2 dogs.
3. How many books do you have? I have 3 books.
4. When will you return to the U.S.? I'll return to the U.S. on February 4th.
5. How many people are there in your family? There are 5 people in my family.
6. How many Japanese books do you have? I have 6 Japanese books.
7. When will you return? I'll be back in 7 days.
8. Where are you going tomorrow? I'll go to the hospital at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
9. How long have you studied Chinese? I've studied Chinese for 9 months.
10. What day is it today? Today is March 10th.
Number. What number is this? This is number 0.
Child, baby, how many children do you have? I have 1 son and 3 daughters.
How old is HOA's son? HOA's son is 10 years old this year.
Book, where did you go this morning? I went to the bookstore and bought some books.
Where did you go? I went to buy some fruit.
Yen, do you have 5 yen? No, I don't have any money.
A little. Can you speak Chinese? I can speak a little Chinese.
Whose old books are these? These old books are mine.
Is not. Am not, are not, are you a student? No, I'm not a student.
Do not, does not, not. Would you like some water? No, thanks. I'm not thirsty.
Very, do you like ice cream? I really like eating ice cream.
Too big, too small, too sweet.
All, everyone, are you all Chinese language students? Yes, we're all Chinese language students.
And, what do your parents do? Both my mom and dad are doctors.
At, in, on, where is Hoa? She's studying at the library.
Of, belong to, whose cat is this? This cat belongs to Hoa.
Did, have, done, where did he go? He went to the store to buy a drink.
Tea, do you like drinking tea? No, I don't like tea.
How about you? I'm Chinese, what about you? I'm Vietnamese.
Hello, hello, hello. Where are you right now? I'm at home.
House, home, is your house far from school? Not far, it's very close.
School, where are you now? I'm in the school dormitory.
Restaurant, hotel, is there a restaurant nearby? Yes, the restaurant is not far from here.
Shop, store, how is the fruit at that store? The fruit at that store isn't good.
Hospital, is there a hospital nearby? Yes, go straight ahead.
Train station, is the train station far from here? It's very far.
China, where do you want to go? I want to go to China to study Chinese.
Beijing, when will you go to Beijing? Next month we'll go to Beijing to study.
On, above, where is the key? The key is on the table.
Under, below, what's under the table? There's a cat under the table.
In front of, before, where is the store? The store is in front of the hospital.
Behind, after, where is the school? The school is behind my house.
In, inside, where is the computer? The computer is in my bag.
Today, is he home today? No, he's not at home today.
Tomorrow, will it rain tomorrow? I don't know either.
Yesterday, what happened to you yesterday? I was sick yesterday.
Morning, will you go to school tomorrow? Yes, I will go to school in the morning.
Noon, lunch, where do you have lunch? We eat in the cafeteria.
Afternoon, when will your friend come? My friend will come to my house this afternoon.
Year, how long have you been in China? I've been in China for 5 years.
How many months? How many months has Hoa lived here? Hoa has only been here for a few days.
Excuse me, what's the date today? Today is February 20th.
Day, what day is it today? Today is Monday.
What time? What time is it now? It's 10:30 now.
Minutes, what time will you come to my house? I'll come in 5 minutes.
Now, what do you want to do now? I want to sleep now.
When, what do you usually do when you're free? I usually read books.
Father, Dad, when will your father go to China? He will go this summer.
Mother, Mom, how did your mom go to Beijing? She flew there yesterday.
Son, how old is your son this year? My son is 7 years old.
Daughter, where does Hoa's daughter work? My daughter works at a supermarket.
Teacher, how is your teacher's English? My teacher's English is very good.
Student, how many people are in your class? My class has 20 students.
Classmate, is she your younger sister? She's my university classmate.
Friend, where does your friend live? My friend lives in Beijing.
Pain, hurt, what happened to you? I have pain in my leg.
Smoke, sorry, smoking is not allowed here.
M's. Ante, what would M's? Ho like to drink? I'd like coffee.
Clothes, where did you buy these clothes? I bought them in Shanghai.
Water, what would you like to drink? Please give me a glass of water.
Dish, food, what do you like to eat? I like eating the food my mom cooks.
Pho, what do Chinese people like to eat? Chinese people really like pho.
Fruit, I don't want to eat anything. You should eat more fruits.
Apple, how are these apples? These apples are sweet.
Tea, would you like coffee or tea? Either is fine.
Cup, glass, what did you buy yesterday? I bought a new cup.
Money, how much money do you have? I have 20 yen.
Plane, airplane, how did you come here? I came by plane. How about you?
Taxi, I came by taxi.
Television, TV, do you often watch TV? I rarely watch TV.
Computer, laptop, how is your computer? My computer is broken.
Movie, film, are you free tomorrow? I want to go watch a movie with you tomorrow.
Weather, how's the weather in Beijing? The weather in Beijing is very cold.
Cat, do you prefer cats or dogs? I like dogs very much.
Dog, what animal are you most afraid of? I'm really afraid of dogs.
Thing, object, whose stuff is this? The things on the table belong to my younger sister.
Person, people, are there any Chinese people at your school? There are many foreigners at my school.
Name, what's your friend's name? My friend's name is Duong.
Book, notebook, where did you go this morning? This morning I went to the bookstore and bought a book.
Chinese, how's his Chinese? His Chinese is very good.
I don't know, what is this writing? I don't know either.
Table, desk, what's on the table? There are a lot of books on the table.
Chair, is this chair comfortable? This chair is very comfortable.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, thank you for helping me. You're welcome.
Bye, goodbye, I don't want to say goodbye.
Please, please have a seat.
Sorry, do you speak Chinese? Sorry, I don't speak Chinese.
It's okay, no problem, sorry I'm late. That's okay.
What time is it now? It's 10:10.
Do you have any Chinese friends? I have Chinese friends.
Watch, see, have you seen this movie? I haven't seen it yet.
See, did you see my phone? Your phone is on the table.
Hear, did you hear that? It's too quiet, I can't hear.
Speak, say, talk, what did you say? I couldn't hear clearly.
Read, have you read this book? I haven't read it yet.
Write, can Hoa write this character? I don't know how to write this word.
Name, what's your name? My name is Winan.
Come, when will Hoa come to my house? He shall come tomorrow.
Return, go back, when will Hoa return to China? She'll return in 2 days.
Go, where are you going now? I'm going to eat.
Eat, what fruit do you like to eat? I like apples.
Drink, do you like to drink beer? I don't like drinking beer.
Sleep, did you sleep well last night? I couldn't sleep last night.
Call, what is he doing? He's making a phone call now?
Make, what can Hoa cook? She can make ramen.
Buy, what do you want to buy? I want to buy a Chinese book.
Open the door, open the door. Wait a moment.
Drive, what do you want to learn? I want to learn how to drive.
Sit, where do you want to sit? I want to sit by the window.
Live, stay, where are you living? I live in Vietnam.
study, learn. Is he studying English? He doesn't have time to study.
Job, work. What's your job? I'm a teacher.
It rains, it's raining. Do you have an umbrella? No, I didn't bring one.
Love, do you love your parents? Yes, I love my parents very much.
Like, do you like singing? I love singing.
Want, what do you want to buy? I want to buy a phone.
No, acquainted, do you know him? I don't know him.
Can you speak English? I can't speak English.
Play the piano. Can you play the piano? No, I can't play the piano.
Friend, can I sit here? No, this is my friend's seat.
Nice, good. How's the weather today? The weather is nice today.
Big, how's this room? This room is very big.
Small, how are these shoes? These shoes are too small.
Many, a lot of. Does he have Chinese books? He has many Chinese books.
Few, little. Does he have many Japanese books? He has few Japanese books.
Cold, food she a drink. Is this water cold? No, this is hot water.
Hot, weather, is today's weather cool? No, it's too hot today.
Happy, cheerful, Mr. Lee, nice to meet you.
Beautiful, clean, this is my daughter. Your daughter is very beautiful.
A little.
A little.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
All, everyone.
All, everyone.
And. Apple.
Apple.
At, in, on.
At, in, on.
Beautiful, clean.
Beautiful, clean.
Behind, after.
Behind, after.
Beijing.
Beijing.
Big.
Big.
Book.
Book.
Book, notebook.
Book, notebook.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, goodbye.
Bye, goodbye.
Call.
Call.
Can.
Can.
Cat.
Cat.
Chair.
Chair.
Child, baby.
Child, baby.
China.
China.
Chinese.
Chinese.
Classmate.
Classmate.
Clothes.
Clothes.
Cold, food she a drink.
Cold, food chia drink.
Come.
Come.
Computer, laptop.
Computer, laptop.
Cup, glass.
Cup, glass.
Daughter.
Daughter.
Day.
Day.
Did, have, done.
Did, have, done.
Dish, food.
Dish, food.
Do not, does not, not.
Do not, does not, not.
Do, make.
Do, make.
Dog.
Dog.
Drink.
Drink.
Drive.
Drive.
Eat.
Eat.
Ate.
Ate.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Father, dad.
Father, dad.
Few, little.
Few, little.
5.
5.
4.
4.
Friend.
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 Fruit.
Fruit.
Go.
Go.
Happy, cheerful.
Happy, cheerful.
Have.
Have.
He.
He.
Here.
Here.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Here, this place.
Here, this place.
Hospital.
Hospital.
Hot, weather.
Hot, weather.
House, home.
House, home.
How.
How.
How about you?
How about you?
How far?
How far?
How long?
How long?
How long?
How long?
How many?
How many?
How many?
How many?
How many months?
How many months?
How much?
How much?
How much money?
How much money?
How old?
How old?
How old?
How old?
How old?
How old?
I don't know.
I don't know.
In front of, before.
In front of, before.
In, inside.
In, inside.
Is not, am not, are not.
Is not, am not, are not.
Is, am, are.
Is, am, are.
It rains.
It rains.
It's okay, no problem.
It's okay, no problem.
Job, work.
Job, work.
No, acquainted.
No, acquainted.
Language.
Language.
Like.
Like.
Live, stay.
Live, stay.
Love.
Love.
Many, a lot of.
Many, a lot of.
Minutes.
Minutes.
Money.
Money.
Morning.
Morning.
Mother, mom.
Mother, mom.
Movie, film.
Movie, film.
M's. Aunt A.
M's. And A.
My.
My.
Name.
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 Nice, good.
Nice, good.
9.
9.
Noon, lunch.
Noon, lunch.
Now.
Now.
Number.
Number.
Of, belong to.
Of, belong to.
On, above.
On, above.
1.
1.
Open, the door.
Open, the door.
Pain, hurt.
Pain, hurt.
Person, people.
Person, people.
Fa.
Fa.
Phone.
Phone.
Plane, airplane.
Plane, airplane.
Play the piano.
Play the piano.
Please.
Please.
Read.
Read.
Restaurant, hotel.
Restaurant, hotel.
Return, go back.
Return, go back.
School.
School.
See.
See.
7.
7.
She.
She.
Shop, store.
Shop, store.
Sit.
Sit.
6.
6.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Small.
Small.
Smoke.
Smoke.
Some.
Some.
Sun.
Sun.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Speak, say, talk.
Speak, say, talk.
Student.
Student.
Study, learn.
Study, learn.
Table, desk.
Table, desk.
Taxi.
Taxi.
Tea.
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 Teach.
Teach.
Teacher.
Teacher.
Television, TV.
Television, TV.
10.
10.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That.
That.
There, that.
There, that.
These.
These.
They.
They.
Thing, object.
Thing, object.
This.
This.
3.
3.
Today.
Today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
2.
2.
Train station.
Train station.
2.
2.
Under, below.
Under, below.
Very.
Very.
Want.
Want.
Watch, see.
Watch, see.
Water.
Water.
We.
We.
Weather.
Weather.
What?
What?
What kind, how?
What kind, how?
What time?
What time?
When?
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 Where?
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 Which one?
Which one?
Who?
Who?
Why?
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 Right.
Right.
Year.
Year.
Yen.
Yen.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
You.
You.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Your.
Your.